With that, let's go ahead and jump into our first story. Brazil elects first transgender members of Congress. This is exciting news. What's going on here, Genevieve?
Yeah, definitely a big win in Brazil. Two transgender members of Congress were elected about a week ago, and the nation's anti-LGBTQ plus president is also forced into a runoff for elections. So there may be a bit of a change of tide in Brazil. But Erica Hilton and Minas Gerais, no, Erica Hilton and Duda Salabert are now both members of Congress. Both are transgender individuals, and they are members of the municipal courts in their local and respective cities. The basically the push is this is coming from Representative Hilton. We are going to get off the streets. We are going to get out of jails. We are going to get off crack corners and prostitution and start to think about public policies and the legislation. Our mandate in Brasilia will be more organized, more committed, and closer to the people. Salabert spoke out on Twitter saying we won the election despite the attacks from leftists, attacks from Christian fundamentalists, and death threats from the extreme right. So I think both of them are a fabulous role model for who we are and where we are in the world and representation. But more importantly, they are now out there and showing us that in spite of all of the resistance that wants to continue to eradicate us, to remove us from the political scene, the cultural scene, anywhere that human beings can be found, um, in spite of all of that resistance, we can fight, we can push, and we can win.
Mhm. Well, and this is huge news too, not just because it's good trans news in another country. Brazil is one of the places that's been notoriously listed as one of the worst places to be trans.
Yes.
And so the fact that they're getting this level of representation is amazing, and I'm so happy to hear this.
Yeah, it's fabulous news.